Alright people, Mike Saladin here again. Welcome back to another Judgment video. Playing some more Mahjong, trying to get the 100% for the Camera Go app. This is the PS5 remastered version of Judgment. I did this already back on PS4, but I'm back doing it again on PS5 because the game was cheap and I fancied playing it again. Again, I really don't understand Mahjong, but you sort of have to invest quite a lot of time into it in order to get the 100% in these Yakuza and Judgment games. This first hand here, this was a 3 color straight. You basically have to get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 of 3 different sets of tiles, and then any random double. So that was the 3 color straight I managed to do. Again, that probably took ages to get that. I've edited out all the other hands I was losing first. But yeah, that was the 3 color straight. I believe this next hand, this is going to be the Riichi Ippatsu, which is where you basically call Riichi, and then you have to draw the winning tile, or have your opponent discard a winning tile on the same round as you call Riichi. It is a really annoying one. There's sort of really no way around it. You just have to get lucky. Do not open your hand when you're going for Riichi Ippatsu. You can't show your opponents what you have, and then you might get lucky and the guy will throw away the tile you need right away, and that's how you get Riichi Ippatsu. And I did it with 7 pairs. That was one of the harder tasks. So glad that's out of the way. Again, I really don't understand Mahjong that well. All I really know is that getting doubles, triples, or 4 sets of the same tile is really how I like to win. That's how I understand the game. As soon as I started thinking of the tiles, like the face cards in poker, and thinking, okay, 4 kings, 4 queens, 4 jacks. Only instead of kings, jacks, and queens, you have your different sets of tiles here, like the green bamboo, the dots house, as I like to call them. And I try to get like 3, 4, and 3 or 4 of them together, and that's how I win. This was an all triplet hand, as I was saying, getting all triplets of different tiles from different house, and that was enough to put me at the top of the table in this instance. So I conquered the modern Mahjong parlor there, managed to come out on top with that all triplet hand. Again, all triplets or all doubles is usually how I like to win. I do open my hand sometimes when I see an opportunity to steal tiles and have a feeling that it's not going to matter if I steal or not. I think this hand, this was a half flush I was going for, which is where I needed a triple, 2 different triples I think, and then a double. So I needed another, that guy threw away a 4, is it? So I was able to get that. And this counted as a half flush, I want to say. Don't think this was one of the challenges, but it's just another way that I like to win sometimes. And I got quite a lot of points for that. A half flush seems to give you a lot of points. And I did it with a double east, 2 of the east symbols. So maybe that helped that time. Let's see, what was this? This might have been another all triple hand I was going for. So I got 3 of the bamboo over there. That was 3 6s. And I see I've got a set of dot tiles that I need another 3rd one from. So I stole it. So I've got 2 triples over there now. And I'm building for another 2 triples from the green bamboo house. I've got 2 potential sets there. I managed to get that set out of the way. Now I just need a 5 or a 6 from the green bamboo house. Again, the best way to win is trying to get all these triples and doubles. And then luckily I drew the tile after I called can there. Can's when you set down 4 tiles.
Alright.
So yeah, what was this? Was this an all triple? No, there was one quadruple in there, so...
Victory after con.
This was a dead wall draw, all triple hand, yeah. Another quite large win there, 24,000 points again. I'd say that put me at the top of this table. Yeah, I won this table as well doing that. Again, this looks like I won a lot quite quickly because I've edited down all the times I was losing. This does take a lot of work and a lot of trial and error and just sort of getting used to the different sets of tiles. Again, I don't even know the name for the tiles really. I just call them the dots, the green bamboo, then the north, west, south and east symbols. And then you've got that, what I just call the red set of tiles over on the left there. They were the trickiest to read in the older games because they didn't originally have those little pink numbers up in the top left corner. But eventually the localizers decided that they would mark what those Japanese symbols, what number they stand for. And that really made it a lot easier. So I don't know what I was trying to build here. I think it was the open Riichi hand. Now this was a tricky thing to do. I was taking my time here looking at these tiles. That's why I'm not really like moving the game along here, because I was trying to figure out how I could build a hand from what I'd been given here, because I knew that if I threw away the wrong thing it was gonna be tricky to build an open Riichi hand. So I was being very careful trying to decide what to throw away here, because I've got a double south here, I've got a 3 I've got a 5, 6, 7 from the red house. Because again, you can get a straight like you can in poker if you have... so yeah, I got it right. I threw that away. I was able to call open Riichi, which is where you call Riichi and then you show everyone your tiles in your hand. And everyone can see what you need to win that way. So basically you have to get so lucky here and basically draw the tile that you want to win, because other people aren't really going to throw it away. Unless the AI makes a mistake somehow and throws out a tile. Actually, yes, see, I drew the tile I needed there, and I was able to call to sumo or whatever that word is, and that's how I got the open Riichi achievement. That is probably the hardest thing to do, is the open Riichi. It's not hard, but it's really luck based and RNG based, because you just have to hope that you draw the right tile after you call it. So yeah, thanks for watching people. I'll see you again next time with more judgment.